welcome to Somerset Showcase. Today we are going to be focusing on the Best Buddies program, which we have a very local tie to it with Somerset resident Tim Rosario, who's not only been involved in the program, he's been a leader in the program as well as an ambassador. And we have Mariam Antoine, who is the program manager for the Southcoast and Cape Cod. So welcome.
Thank you so much for having us.
I know a lot about Best Buddies, and I think a lot of people do, but just for those people who don't, can you tell me what Best Buddies does and what's the program about?
Do you want to start, or?
So, Best Buddies is a non-profit organization that is active in all 50 states and expanding internationally, currently in 43 countries. Our mission is to integrate people with IDD into all aspects of society and we do that through our 5 pillars. So I'm gonna talk about friendship and leadership development. So friendship is a one-to-one match with IDD and non-IDD. You get to do fun activities and whatnot. And the leadership development is an ambassador, which I am one of the ambassadors. We tell our story, and we tell our story about how you've been involved in Best Buddies and whatnot. And then in Indiana, if you get chosen, you get to speak on a stage in front of thousands of people from all over the world.
And have you done that?
I have not spoken on a stage yet, but I've been to Indiana.
I could see you doing that.
You have a speaking engagement coming up, though.
I actually am speaking at the Hyannis golf tournament on Monday, September 8th.
Yeah. We also have 3 other pillars. We have living, which is not yet in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, but it gives the opportunity with people with IDD, which is intellectual and developmental disabilities, which is our shorthand for it, the chance to live away from their parents in a community with people without IDD. I think DC is one of them. There's one in New Jersey. There's some in Florida, but hopefully coming to us soon. We also have a family support pillar. It's called Uni's Buddies. It's kind of similar to the friendship pillar in the sense that we'll pair up 2 families, one that has a younger child with a disability with a family that has a little bit more experience and can kind of help each other out through the journey. And then the last one is jobs, which is integrated employment for us. We'll get referrals for people and we'll set them up with a job coach. They'll get one-to-one counseling. So we'll help them, build a resume, work on their interview skills, and then once they're actually employed, we continue helping them set goals and kind of get adjusted into the work environment. And they'll get coaching for a couple of years and they can graduate the program but still have pretty regular check-ins with their employee consultant if they want to. So those are our 5 pillars. We do our best to try to be as inclusive as possible and kind of center every important aspect of life, I guess. Just make sure that integration is happening in more than one facet.
Now, Tim, you said as an ambassador you tell your story to people. Can you tell us your story? I know it's probably a long one, but can you sum it up for us?
So basically, I introduce myself. Hello, my name is Tim Rosario. I'm an ambassador for Best Buddies, Mass in Rhode Island, and then I get into my story. about me and why I am involved with Best Buddies.
Can you tell me about that?
So, I had joined Best Buddies in 2017. I was the one of the 5 students who had gone to Indiana. We met some people there and just trying to how to build, get ideas on how to build our chapter more, since we were brand new at the time. Lost my train of thought.
And Indiana is where the national conference is,
yes.
right? Do they have their national headquarters there, or
The headquarters is in Miami.
in Miami? So, as an ambassador, what's your responsibilities? What are you supposed to
So
do?
just try to get more people involved within the citizens program. Just kind of like please consider on joining us, and we are trying to expand the Best Buddies mission.
Okay. Now we wanted to talk about the citizenship program today. Can you tell me about that?
So, what is Citizens? Citizens is our adult friendship program. It allows participants 18 years and older with and without disabilities to form a meaningful friendships with each other. We do this in 2 ways. Offering virtual and in-person events for people to socialize in group, meet new people, and hopefully try something new. One-to-one matches where people can really focus on fostering a new deep friendship. So basically, in order to be in one-to-one, you have to do it for 1 year commitment and weekly contact. It can be on phone or in person. And we do monthly in-person outings. Like this past week, we had done a tour of Plymouth. We're gonna be coming up. We're gonna have the Beavis and what is it?
Oh, Buddies and Bevs.
Budding in Bevs. We're gonna have one in the Onset Beach, and then we are also going to have a bowling day at the local bowling alley.
In Somerset?
Mm-hmm.
You know something about that too. I know you bowl.
Yes, I do bowl.
I remember
Tim is the
taking
reason,
I
yeah.
remember taking pictures of him and his father when he used to bowl when Tim was younger. Didn't I see a picture of you at Fenway Park recently too? Was that one of the ones?
Yes, that was
Okay.
one of the ones. So, Best Buddies has what's called the Boston. We have people from Boston, Worcester, and we are trying to expand it more down here to the South Shore. So that way our folks from Cape Cod can also join in the activities if they want to.
Okay.
So in Citizens, we do like chapters kind of in a similar way that schools do, but we have like the Boston chapter, the Worcester chapter, and then we have mass other areas, which is like everywhere else. And Tim has been like the voice for the last 6 months to be like, please bring it more like exclusively to the South Shore. Like we don't have enough events down here. And I'm the program manager down here, and I honestly feel the same way as him. And I have a buddy in Citizens, and he lives out on the Cape, so I also like would like for him to have more events to go to. So when Tim was like very adamant that we do this, me and him met up and we started talking about it, and we officially have our own chapter for the South Shore and Cape Cod just opened, and we're doing all these events this month and next month to hopefully kind of raise awareness and bring more engagement so we can get more people like Tim matched.
Why does it not surprise me that you're the voice?
Yeah.
Because when you were at the high school, you were like the leader of the students there. And then when you went to Bridgewater State, weren't you like the leader of your dorm there?
I was the king.
So now, Tim, do you have a friend through Citizens? Do you?
I did have a friend named Chris. We met up, or maybe once a month we do something, and then he kind of like fades away, and I want to try to connect with somebody else.
Okay, so you're looking for somebody else.
Yes.
Did you hear that? Tim's looking for a friend. What are some of the types of things that you like to do that you might want to do with your friend?
Bowling, Red Sox, Patriots, hockey, the things through the Citizens. We also have what's called a network, where we can not only includes down here, but includes like based out of Massachusetts, is to connect to people through VIA, through Zoom. It's on a Thursday, and we also been doing what's called a lunch socialized event that is held on Thursday as well, and then the half hour, can't think of it,
Heroes.
whatever. Mariam had said that we do that on Thursdays as well.
Okay.
We have some virtual events if people can't make it to the in-person ones.
How long have you had this Citizens program? Is it something you're trying to get off the ground, or is it something you've had for a long time?
It's been pretty active in Massachusetts and Rhode Island. It took a big hit during COVID because we couldn't really enforce
Yeah.
one-to-one matches or like social outings. And it took us maybe until like a year and a half ago to really like bring it back. But we have like over 200 members throughout Massachusetts and Rhode Island, probably more than that now. We do orientations like multiple every single week, so there's more and more people joining constantly. It's just that we have a lot of people where our offices are, so Boston and Worcester, and less so when you kind of get to the North Shore, to the South Shore, to the Cape. So our chapter is a little bit more baby, but within the state, it's been pretty big and active.
We
for a
have
while.
plenty of people down here. There should be people to help.
I agree. I think it's just getting the word out.
Yeah, I mean, how does it help the people that are involved in the program?
So, the main concern is once students age out of 22, they just go their separate ways and not knowing that we have a citizens chapter out there, once they turn 22, they leave the school system and they forget about the other. Once you turn after 22, okay, it's like, what are you doing now? Then consider joining the citizens program. We are really trying to bring more inclusion and more of awareness what Best Buddies is.
If somebody wants to get involved in the Citizens Program, what do they do?
So they can register through our little Best Buddies /join link, and then after that they will get an email being like, oh, we're so glad you're interested in Citizens, come please do like a little orientation, get to know me interview. So you'll get like a schedule sent to you. You can pick whatever time and date works best. You will meet with one of the program managers in the office, just like over Zoom. We'll explain what the program looks like. We'll talk about your interests, your hobbies, and then whether or not you're looking for a match. You don't actually have to engage in a one-to-one match. If you want to just like hang out during our social hours, virtual or in person, you're also more than welcome to do that. But then after that, you have to pass a background check just to make sure that all of our participants are safe within the program, especially because there's like one-to-one outings, just to make sure that everybody's good. And then you're officially entered into the pool, so you'll get all the invites to all of the events. And like a big thing for us is even if you are like in the South Shore or Cape Cod chapter, you're more than welcome to join any of the events in any of the other areas. Me and my buddy often go to the Boston events. We just want to make sure that if you are down here, you have options near you. But whenever you're like officially past your background check, officially into the pool, you're just like welcome to join any of the events. And then hopefully if you go to the events, you will meet somebody that is a good potential match for you. So we try to make it as easy as possible, but that's kind of the basics.
Now, Best Buddies is a non-profit, right? So you have a lot of fundraisers that you...
Yes.
Can you tell me about some of them?
So Best Buddies, we have the Best Buddies Bike Challenge from all over Massachusetts. Go to
Starts at the JFK Library in Boston and goes to Hyannis to Craigville Beach.
Hyannis to Cranford Beach. We do have it. We do. It's JFK, Carver, Plymouth, Sandwich. That's one of the bigger ones that we typically have. And then the other one that's coming up is the golf tournament, which I'll be talking. I don't know if Anthony goes to that.
I'm not sure if he does.
Because I know...
You're talking about Anthony Shriver, the man who started Best Buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Anthony,
he does the bike ride
he does
every
the
year, all
bike
like
rides.
100 miles.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did that fundraiser one year, but I did do they still have the road race on the same day?
Yes.
Yes.
I did the road race because
Nice.
I'm not really a bike rider,
Yeah.
but I got to meet Tom Brady, so I was very happy.
Very cool. Yeah, we had a few. We had Zdeno Chara rode. I think he did all 100 miles. He was at our rest stop.
Yeah, he's become a big runner, Zeno Chowder. He's a marathon runner now.
Ooh.
Yes.
Well, he can add biking to his.
So you've had him, you've had
We had a few people on the Patriots come.
Yeah, we had the news.
I think it
Channel
was,
7
wasn't
News.
Edelman, wasn't Julian Edelman involved at one point? Or-
I think he
I
was.
believe you are
Yeah.
correct. I know Drake May is involved.
He was at the finish line this year. I don't think he competed, but
So we had good events.
yeah. Do you also want to talk about the friendship walks?
We do, besides the bike race, besides the golf tournament, we do have the friendship walks, and Providence at PC, Worcester at the Woo Sox, and the Boston one at the Boston office in Charlestown.
Mm-hmm. Do you know when that one is? It's coming up.
And it's in October.
Yeah, October 18th is the Boston Friendship Walk. It's our biggest fundraiser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How many people do you have in Best Buddies? How many?
In terms of staff or participants?
Participants.
Ooh, I would say student-wise, we have over 200 schools in Massachusetts alone. So depending on chapter size, we have like thousands of students engaged. For citizens, I would say somewhere in the hundreds, maybe 300 to 400. Jobs is getting pretty big. Definitely have a decent chunk there. I'm trying to think of how many job consultants we have because they probably all have a caseload of like 10 to 20. I would say like maybe also around the same as citizens, 200 to 300. So we're one of like the biggest states. When we went to the leadership conference in Indiana this year, we were one of the biggest delegations there. We had like 170 people go. Yeah.
Now, the high school in Somerset Berkeley Regional High School has a chapter of Best Buddies, and I know you've said you've worked with the advisors there. Can you?
And so does the middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And can you tell me about those programs and what you've done with them?
So basically, with the programs at Somerset Berkeley and Somerset Middle School, they have their own Best Buddies chapters where they can go to the games if they want to. I know when I had done the program at Somerset Berkeley, we had gone to watch the football game, the hockey game, and then it's kind of like a socialize where we can, talk to the people that is there, and also if your match is there, you can talk to them. It's kind of like a good way of communication. If you need something or go to somebody, you can go to that person.
When did you graduate from the high school? What year?
June 9th, 2017 in the gym.
Wow. I don't know if I can remember the date when I graduated. I remember the year. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about as far as the Citizens Program or the Best Buddies? Or?
Do you want to do like one final plug? Why is Citizens so important to you? Like, why do you want it to be so big down here?
To have a friend like Mariam.
Okay.
Hopefully that's doable. We're putting our best foot forward for the rest of us.
What else have you done to promote the program? What have you been doing?
I've been putting on my Facebook. It's very hard because people don't know what it is, so I try to share it once a day if I can. I know I put it on to our town, Somerset, the Positivity Somerset. I also put it in the Berkeley because they have an our town Berkeley page on Facebook. So I was trying to tell your friends about this. Consider on coming to one of these events. So that's what I've been trying to promote through
I mean, it almost sounds to me almost like the Big Brothers program, except this. I mean, but this is adults and as well, right? So,
Yeah, and I think the
uh,
focus is definitely like friendship over anything else. Like I don't believe that, as adults we necessarily need like mentors, but just like somebody that like will check in on you if you're down a day, or just like if you're bored at home, like we'll go on a coffee run or grab breakfast with you. Just the little things.
if the Red Sox are on a losing streak,
Well, you can take them out to a game.
Or at least try and get their mind off it. We also just made flyers that we're going to be putting up.
Yes.
I think you've already had a few ideas on where to put them.
So I put one up at the bowling alley.
Of course.
If you know anyone that is looking for a flyer, we can give one to George as well. But if you contact the information on the bottom, it has her email address. You can contact her and then she can give you the flyers as well.
is this bowling event going to be in Somerset at the AM at the Alley's here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, definitely give it to me. We'll do
Yeah.
a story on the Somerset Sentinel for that.
I think it's going to
What-
be the 26th of September, Friday. That's
I
what we agreed on.
believe so.
Is it Friday, the 26th? And this is like a socialization type event. Is
Yes.
that-
Yep.
Is that what it is?
Mhm.
And it's being all run by Tim.
Well, me and
It can
Yeah.
be Tim.
it could be
We're
me.
on his turf now. It can totally be Tim.
The bowling alley.
I'll be the
his-
support in the back.
Do you still work there? Do you still work at the bowling alley?
Every other Saturday.
Okay. And you work somewhere else too, right?
Cardi's Furniture.
Okay.
Busy guy.
Trying to get Juan and Pete to hook up with Best Buddies, but I don't know.
That would give you a lot of publicity. They certainly are well known around here. And they certainly should do it for you. All right, we've been talking about Best Buddies on Somerset Showcase with Tim Rosario, a Somerset resident who is an ambassador for the organization, and Mariam Antoine, who is the program director for the Southcoast and Cape Cod, and they are trying to get partners for the Citizens program. So look into it and give them a call. See if you can be a partner for Best Buddies.